Do 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 do. Hello, hello, hello. How goes it today? If you didn't catch my Tarot Tuesday general reading, it is now up on the channel. And if you guys have trouble finding it, I do most of my videos live. And so there is a box up at the top to find uploaded videos versus live videos, but they should all be out and available for you. So this is going to be our reading for Virgo. And there's some powerful energies today that came through the Tarot Tuesday reading already, and a lot to do with our ancestors. So I'm very intrigued to see what messages come up for our Earth sign Virgo, and what the landscape kind of looks like for you guys in terms of an energetic snapshot. So I'm going to be essentially looking quickly at career, and then animal totem. We're going to look into love, relationship, and a clarifying card for that, and past, present, future. I'm going to be using my two decks that I just recently created. So the Shadow Fantasy Oracle, as well as the Kindred Spirit Love Oracle. You can find the details to purchase those down below. And then I'm going to be using During Virtues Life Purpose Oracle, and the Spirit of the Animals Oracle, and the new Mystical Wisdom card deck. I just love the artwork from this one. So I've wanted this one for a while, so I just went ahead and got it. And then Wisdom of Avalon. So let's get started, you guys. Let's see, what does Spirit want to bring forward to you in terms of messages? I'm doing a collective reading, Jenna. So what I do is I just start out with a snapshot for Virgos. Sun, you can do ascending as well, and or cross watchers. And then once I'm done the general, which is usually about 15 to 20 minutes, I do private card pulls for people who want to see what energies are coming through personally for them right now, today, on live. So that is usually how I do the videos there. And you can also find me over on Facebook, Kindred Heart Tarot, and I'm on Instagram at Mollie Kindred. So for Virgo career energies, we have environmentalist. You're an earth angel who is born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. So really tapping into the energy of humanitarianism, but also stewardship. This came up briefly in the general reading for the Tarot Tuesday for all signs, but this one really indicates that there is something, another level to what you want to bring to the table in terms of maybe at your office space, you see how things can change and adapt a little bit to be a little bit more environmentally friendly, to be a little bit more green. And this will in turn attract business or attract clientele that does support environmentalism. And this is something that you're actually really passionate about. And you do want to bring this wisdom and this knowledge to the table. You're kind of a go-getter in that regard. And there's this kind of push, this energy pushing you towards something at this time, I feel. So it'll be interesting to see where your animal totem support is for this environmental energy. But I am going to take a quick look at the environmentalist energy from the booklet and see what During Virtue has to say. So your passion for the environment stems from your soul's purpose. Prior to your incarnation, you pledged to commit your lifetime to helping the planet. You can feel this purpose each time you get upset about pollution and through the extreme love you feel towards animals, flowers, and trees. In fact, you often feel more connected to animals than people. The reason why is that your soul resonates with the honesty and beauty of nature. So just remember, you are a part of that beauty and you are a part of that honesty. So grounding, very, very important for Virgos right now. So it's really important to do either saltwater baths, if you ground through doing maybe a puzzle, or get out for a walk or a run, or do some yoga if you can. Also bring in flowers. If you haven't for a little while, maybe it's time to order in, a little bouquet of flowers, or bring in color somehow, just things that remind you of nature. And if you're stuck indoors for the most part, maybe you can change your backdrop, your screensaver, to a beautiful, naturescape, landscape, something that really makes you feel, I'm at home like this. I love this. It could be a field of flowers or whatnot. So, wow. you guys have some powerful energy assisting you at this time. So grizzly bear power. In terms of nature, this is one of the most powerful animals that just commands respect. And we know it, we recognize it, we can see it right away because of that, special hump that, it makes it stand out from the rest. And so it says, I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. So, maybe in the past, people perhaps mocked you and or questioned why you were so passionate about the environment, about animals, and really taking up the cause. And for you, it's not a choice. It's something that's ingrained in your spirit. So that is part of your soul purpose, part of your life path. And what the grizzly is reminding you of is that you have a lot of power in leadership. And so you can lead by example in terms of what you do to assist the environment and how you look at things from perhaps a solution-based perspective. And you do take things seriously, but at this point, you're just searching for ways that you can integrate that energy of stewardship and environmentalism into your energy as a powerhouse. So commanding respect in that regard, not really having to convince people, just knowing that that is a way of life for you. And the other one, the indestructible, this indicates that a lot of you Virgos have been going through some powerful changes, transmutations, and perhaps some loss of friends, loss of family, unpredictable changes in your work environment, or perhaps you had to move and change locations. This is saying that you are built strong. You might feel weak. You might have moments of despair, but you have this powerful energy of the grizzly behind you. This totem is supporting you and protecting you at this time as you navigate these changes, which can be very challenging and difficult. And many of the signs have been going through this energy of the dark night of the soul. But it's time to follow your intuition and your birthright in terms of that environmentalism and your care for the planet, the animals, the plants. It's time to invest and take care of that energy as well as yourself. So let's see what we have for the past position for our Virgos. Wow, this is beautiful. We have children, and we also have the tiger energy. And so this tiger energy has been popping up for a lot of the spiritual healers, shamans, and just this energy of empowerment coming through. So you have two huge animal totem energies, tiger and grizzly. So I encourage you to look those up online afterwards, because there will be a lot of subtle energies and clues as to what spirit is bringing through personally for you, as this is a general reading. It says, know that your children are protected. So your inner child is protected at this time as you take a huge leap of faith and step into a new version of the future for you, because you've done so much changing and transforming that it is scary to move forward when you can't see everything that's in front of you. But you do have this energy if you are a parent. So if you're a mother or father or non-binary, whatever you resonate with, your children are protected and looked after as you undergo these personal changes, and they will follow suit with you, once you're back on your feet again. So this is really, really beautiful. And as well, your inner child is greatly protected at this time, especially with that grizzly bear, that mama bear protective energy. So the environment, Mother Earth is protecting you at this time. And now if that is not a powerful ally, I do not know what is. So to clarify that, we have Galactic Council. Woo! So I was looking at the stars in this card, actually. And, this artist does use the stars and kind of the space energy a little bit. But in my deck, this Galactic Council, there's only a couple where I reference Starseed or Galactic Council energies. And so you guys are really not only being helped by your ancestors, Mother Earth, the animal totems that you are very connected to. Some of you might have, up to 20 or more power totems. So you are really working strongly with animal connections at this time. And so you are also working with Starseed Energy. And so this Galactic Council means that there are energies working with you at this time to help you navigate any challenges so that you can really succeed here, that you don't find yourself in any unnecessary traps. And they're helping you navigate because they really want to work through you as well. So for your highest and best. So this might bring financial security, and or it might up level. You might up level to the next stage of your entrepreneur energies, or you might get a promotion at work. But the Galactic Council is really helping you bring through this environmental energy that's so natural in you, and this innate power, which may have been kind of dormant for a little while, but you are bringing it through into the present. So they've been really helping you. Another thing with this is you might have been particularly drawn to certain stars in the sky. If you're looking up and they start blinking at you, this might be a connection for you to maybe dig a little bit deeper into. The Pleiades group, maybe the Arcturian gateway. We have the Vega star, which would be really bright right now, the Mars energy. And so it might be worthwhile for you next time you're out at night and you kind of are drawn to a certain star group, could be Orion. Take a look on your phone, maybe download an app if you aren't aware of the star systems, and then see which one is kind of drawing you in and see if there's any messages behind that particular kind of galactic energy. So let's see what we have for the present. We have self-reliance. This is so beautiful. I absolutely love the artwork on these cards. So it says, don't be afraid to fly solo. This really reminds me of the, I guess, maybe Nine of Pentacles energy. Like you're really just in your stride. So you can be in relationship or you might be single, but you are really acknowledging your own value and your self-worth at this time. You know what you bring to the relationship. You know where your needs are being met and where they are not. And instead of simply looking to others to meet your needs, you're understanding at this point in your evolution that you may need to look to yourself first and foremost to have those needs met before you project outwards to others. And so you're really embodying this beautiful strength in terms of self-reliance. And if we think about it, the grizzly energy and also the tiger energy that did come up in your reading, those animals are so self-reliant. They hunt, the grizzly is getting ready to hunker down for the winter, and they will have cubs coming out in the spring. And so it's kind of a timing element as well, just saying, this time for you to stand in your truth, to stand in your power is really important for you, kind of just to get used to it. Even if you've been the type of person that has been doing a lot for others, and perhaps you had some energies where you felt a little bit off balance, this is coming in to remind you how self-reliant you are and not have fear of going at things alone. So this could be if you're at work, and starting a new project, you could be going off on your own. Maybe you're used to teamwork and they're saying, hey, no, we believe in you and we want you to take this project all the way. And so you're going, okay, I will fly solo on this because I'm confident in my abilities. And also, of course, this could be in relationship. You might be disengaging from some codependency or toxicity in or out of relationship, but you're really standing in your own truth. And this is just so beautiful to see that energy come through. And to clarify that, we have telepathy. So you are connecting with your ancestors, with your spirit guides, with your higher self. And this gives you this empowerment to conquer your fears, to really understand that you're not alone as well. So this telepathic information coming through from the 5D, coming through from your spirit guides, the angelic realm, could be a soul bond, soul connection. We'll see what comes up in the future, and your relationship card. But you're really listening to your intuition here, which is so powerful and beautiful. Instead of moving into anxiety and worry. You might have a little bit of that, but compared to the past version of yourself, this is much more calm and stable. So you have a lot of powerful energy and information coming through for your third eye at this time. And we do have this mauve and purple kind of color here, and that is the color of the third eye energy and the chakras. So you do have a lot going on in terms of your telepathic communication with others and with your spirit realm and spirit guides. So let's see what we have for your future cards. Illusion, embrace the truth. So as you know that you are protected, your inner child is protected, you're establishing these beautiful boundaries. You have the Galactic Council, spirit guides assisting you, supporting you, and you're not afraid to be more independent at this time. You're coming up to some realizations as we come into the future here, and you're ready and able, because of your confidence level, to admit any illusions to yourself. So let's see what we have for our clarifying card, because this could be a truth about yourself, or it could be a truth about a situation that comes through as telepathic information and is brought to your attention through synchronicities, signs, and omens. But it does look like there is something that is being brought to light in the future here. We have illusion and illuminating options. So definitely something coming to light here for you. So you might have the illusion of being trapped as well. And then spirit is bringing through some options for you. And you're thinking, wow, I didn't even consider that option was available to me. And you're able to navigate out of any perceived setbacks and or illusions or entrapment that aren't actually there. So that's based in fear and anxiety about moving forward into the future. And so you really are looking at some options here for your future, which is fantastic, because that means you have choices. You have a few choices about where you want to take your path, where you want to go on your journey. So this is going to be your messages for relationship. This is from my Kindred Spirit Love Oracle. And so it really is based in the deep connection you have with yourself, first and foremost, but then also any spirit, soulmate, soul bond, twin flame energies coming through. So we have past love in your relationship section. So it says there is an opportunity for reconciliation and transformation in a relationship gone awry. Someone may reach out to provide closure in the form of truth. Wow. And we just had the illusion, embracing the truth, illuminating options. Interesting. You might have the option of one or more, like a couple different people coming in if you're single. So it says someone may reach out to provide closure in the form of truth. It may be a relief or it may be difficult to hear. It is important to listen to your intuition, that third eye energy, and not be afraid to be alone, right? And take your time in responding to the situation from a heart-based and grounded space. It is your choice to make. What I really love about this message for you is that it comes off the heels of having that self-reliance card and telepathy. So you have insights because you are open to your intuition, because you've developed that side of yourself. You have special insights into this situation. So you already are prepared for what is possibly coming down the pipe for you. You will have had, a heads up. If it's not in this reading, you've already had it before. So you know something is coming through. You just don't know how or when. And in particular, you might not know what that exact truth is that's going to be illuminated for you. But it does indicate that you have the choice. So you are standing in your self-worth and your power. So you know that you can say no if you want to. If that is what is right for you, you have the power to do that. And you can also say yes if that is right for you as well. So to clarify that, we have the eagle. So a lot of animal medicine once again coming through. You guys had grizzly, tiger, and eagle now. So spirit, integrity, connection to the angelic realm. So part of your team here, part of your support system are the angels. And if you see eagle, this is key to watch. Like, what were you just thinking about? Pay attention, pay close attention to signs and signals. But overall, you're looking at this situation, this past love, looking at the truth from an eagle eye view. So you're really able to take this vantage point of higher vision. You're not looking at it straight from the ground, not from one particular vantage point. You're coming at it from your higher self. So you're really taking in all of the wisdom, all of the intuition that you have, and you're going to use your all of it combined, your wisdom, to make this decision about this past love. So this is really, really beautiful for those Virgos who are catching the reading. So as I mentioned at the beginning, if you're new to the channel, go ahead. If you enjoyed this so far, give me a thumbs up. I see someone has already done that, so thank you. And if you want to subscribe, go ahead. I usually am on Saturdays and Tuesdays for general reads. And then I've just started doing the Tarotscope, so you can find those, and I'll be making playlists for each sign. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull private card pulls for anyone who wants one. So if you're watching live right now and you'd like me to pull a card for you, go ahead and put yes, please in the comment. And I will pull a card for you just to see where your energy is at right now for you today. Okay, so I'll just give it a minute to see if anybody is interested in having that card pulled. Don't be shy. And once again, you can also find me at Kindred Heart Tarot on Facebook. I might go on and do some card pulls as well this week, just for fun, just for something different. But the next sign that is up, so if you are waiting for your sign, the next sign that I'm going to be doing is Libra and then Scorpio. So I do them earth, air, water, fire in groups of 4. So there we have it. Those are the Virgo energies for this week. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and you can catch me next time. You can always hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when I come on for live, because I do most of my readings live. So thank you guys for tuning in today, and I will catch you next time. Bye. Have a good one. Ciao.